Hey everyone and welcome. In this video, we're going to talk about something fundamental to working in TDS Max: saving and recalling your work. It might seem simple, but understanding how TDS Max handles files, especially projects, will save you a lot of headaches down the road. When you begin a new project in 3ds Max, it's tempting to just start modeling. However, the very first thing you should consider is setting up your project folder. Think of a project folder as the central hub for all the files related to a specific scene or series of scenes. This includes your main 3D scene files, textures you use, rendered images, and potentially even external references. Keeping everything together makes your workflow much smoother and makes it easier to share your work later. To set up a project folder, go to the File menu in the top left corner. Click on it, and you will see a Project submenu. Hover over Project, and you will find options like New, Open, and most importantly for initial setup, Set Project Folder. Let's say you're starting a new environment project. Before even saving your scene, I recommended creating a dedicated folder on your computer. For example, on your desktop, you could create a folder named Environment Project. Once you have set a project folder, 3ds Max intelligently organizes your project by automatically creating a set of standard subfolders within it. These typically include folders for scenes, where your Max files will go, render output for your rendered images, materials libraries, textures, and more. This automatic organization is incredibly helpful in the long run. Alright, now that our project is set up, let's talk about saving your actual 3D scene. You have been working hard and you definitely don't want to lose it. Go back to the File menu. The primary option for saving your work for the first time or when you want to save it under a new name is Save As. When you select Save As, a window will pop up. Notice that it likely defaults to the scene subfolder within your project folder. This is one of the benefits of setting up your project correctly. Give your scene a descriptive name, for example, Environmental Scene V1. And make sure the Save As type is set to 3ds Max Point Max. Then click Save. Now, as you continue working, you will want to save your progress frequently. Instead of always using Save As, you can simply use Save, often accessible with the shortcut Ctrl+S, or the floppy disk icon in the Quick Access toolbar. This will save your changes to the currently open file. But what if you want to save your current state without overwriting your previous progress? This is where the incremental save features is incredibly useful. Look for the small plus button often located near the save icon in the quick access toolbar. Clicking this plus button automatically saves a new version of your scene with an incremental number appeared to the file name. So if you have environmental scene v1, The next time you click the plus, it might save as environmental scene v2, then environmental scene v3, and so on. This allows you to easily go back to earlier version if needed. You will also encounter the Save Copy As option in the File menu. This is similar to Save As, in that it allows you to save a new file with a different name or in different location. However, the key difference is that after using Save Copy As, you remain working in your original currently open scene. In contrast, Save As saves the new file and then switches your active workplace to that newly saved file. Sometimes, you might only want to save specific elements from your scene. For example, you might have created a complex piece of furniture that you want to reuse in other projects. In such cases, you can use Save Selected. First, select the objects you want to save, then go to File and choose Save Selected. This will open a Save dialog allowing you to save only those selected objects into a separate Max file. Now, let's talk about archiving your entire project. Imagine you need to share your work with someone or want to create a complete backup. The archive function is perfect for this. When you select Archive, 3ds Max gathers your current scene file and all associated external assets like texture and XREFs and packages them into a single compressed file, usually a zip archive. This makes it incredibly convenient to transfer or back up your entire project in one go, ensuring that everything needed to open the scene correctly is included. To ensure you don't lose your work due to unexpected issues, 3ds Max offers crucial features like automatic backup and autosave. Let's take a look at how to configure these. Navigate to the Customize menu and select Preferences. This will open the 3ds Max Preferences window. Go to the File tab. Here, you will find the Backup on Save option. If you check this box, every time you manually save your scene using Save or Save As, 3ds Max will first create a backup copy of the previous version of your scene. These backup files are usually saved in a backup subfolder within your project's scene folder. This is an invaluable safety net. Below that, you will find the autosave settings. By enabling Enable Autosave, 3ds Max will automatically save your scene at regular intervals that you can specify. You can set the auto backup interval, how often it saves in minutes, and the maximum backups to keep. I highly recommend it turning on autosave and setting a reasonable interval like every 10 or 15 minutes to minimize potential data loss. So we are covered saving in detail. Now, how do you get back to your saved work? To open an existing 3ds Max scene file, we'll use the Open option in the File menu. Clicking this will bring up a file browser, allowing you to navigate to your Max files and open them. Just below Open, you'll typically see a list of recent files. This is a handy way to quickly access the scenes you have been working on recently without having to browse through your folders. While we are in the File menu, you might also find View Image File. This allows you to quickly open and preview any image files you have associated with your project, like texture or rendered outputs, without having to leave 3ds Max. Finally, let's briefly discuss starting a new scene. Under the File menu, you have several new options. Reset will completely clear your current scene and revert 3ds Max to its default startup configuration. It's like starting with a clean state in every sense. New will also clear your current scene but will generally keep your current 3ds Max settings and preferences intact. New All is similar to Reset in that it clears the scene and also resets the 3ds Max settings. You also have more specific new options like Keep Objects, which creates a new empty scene but retains the object from your previous scene in it. Keep Objects and Hierarchy. That's the same but also preserve the hierarchical relationship between your objects. And lastly, From Templates allows you to start a new scene based on pre-designed template file, which can be useful to consistent project setups. So, there you have it, a more detailed look at saving and recalling files in 3ds Max. By understanding these concepts and utilizing the project folder, incremental saving, backups, and autosave, you will be well equipped to manage your project efficiently and protect your hard work. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more 3ds Max tips and tutorials. Let me know in the comment if you have any questions. See you in the next time.